Okay, guys, last but not least, this is number 8 for homework. Um, where are we? There we go. It always just takes a second. Okay. Whew. All right, so we're going to start off 7n squared plus 7n plus 3 equals 0. All right, so the first thing that we want to always ask ourselves is it equal to 0? So yes, it is equal to 0. Second question we ask ourselves, are there any greatest common factors besides 1? So let's just look at the variables real quick. So we have n squared here, so we've got two n's. We've got one n and no n, so we don't have any like terms with the variables. And so let's go with our numbers now. So 7. Like the factors of 7 are 1 and 7. And same here for 7. And 3, factors of 3 is 1 and 3. So we only share 1 and we don't have any variables. So that means that we can't pull out anything. All right, so then we say let's try the x game. And let's identify our a, which is 7, and our b, which is 7, and our c, which is 3. And let's try our x game. And our b goes up top, so it's 7, and then a times 3, a times c goes at the bottom, and that's 21. So let's list out our factors of 21. That's 1 and 21, and 7 and 3. And I honestly cannot think of any other factors. Can we use 1 and 21 to somehow get 7? Add them to get 7? We say no. And 7 and 3, well, 7 plus 3 is 10, and 7 minus 3 is 4, so this doesn't work either. So when we cannot use the big X game, then we're left with this super important equation, and which is our last option, and that is using the quadratic equation. And the quadratic equation is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to set this up. I want you guys to see that what we're doing here is essentially just substituting in values, and it becomes really important. Oops, I'm running out of room already because I'm writing so big. I'm still learning how to do this, guys. Um, let's do pink. All right, so B is 7. So I'm going to put a 7 in and 7 here. And A is 7. And C is 3. And 7 goes here. Ooh, these are going to be ugly, ugly numbers. X, oops, let me change this back to F5. X equals negative 7 plus or minus. Okay. 7 squared is 49 minus, oops, 49. 4 times 7 is 28 times 3. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get a calculator. Okay. I'm back with my handy dandy calculator. So negative 4 times 7 is negative 28, and then negative 28 times 3 gives me a negative 84. And that's all over 2 times 7, which is 14. Let's keep on simplifying here. Negative 7 plus or minus the square root of 49 minus 84. And I'm doing that on my calculator right now. And that gives me a negative 35 all over 14. Okay. Now you're going to ask yourself, well, we've got this negative sign here, and we know that we cannot have that negative sign out in there. And we have talked about pulling out the negative sign. I'm going to, give me a second, guys. Let's talk about the square root of negative 35 real fast. This can be broken up into the square root of negative 1 times the square root of 35. And we say that the square root of negative 1, we say that that's the number I times 35. And then at this point, we want to ask ourselves, is there a perfect square that can be factored out? And our perfect square is 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25. I'm not going to go any higher because this number is 35. So 35 divided by 1 is 35. No, 35 divided by 4 doesn't work. 35 divided by 9 doesn't work. Nope, 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 nope. So this is reduced down to its lowest term. So let's bring this answer back to our problem. And we have said, oops, it's visible. There it is. Oh, fine. Hold on, guys. Okay, so like I said, I'm still figuring this out, so I apologize. So it's going to be negative 7 plus or minus, and we got that answer of I times the square root of 35 that we can't pull anything out over 14. And 7 goes into 14, and 1 goes into 14, but this is what we're going to say is in its lowest terms. So x is equal to negative 7 plus or minus I times the square root of 35 all over 14. All right, and it's in its lowest reduced form, which is what we have struggled with. So hopefully you guys have taken a look at this video and you guys are prepared for tomorrow. All right, see you then. Bye, guys.